Hello and welcome to Bushcraft Yukon's video channel. Whenever you venture into the wilderness, it's a good idea to take at least a few critical items with you, such as warm clothing, a sturdy belt knife, and a lighter to get a fire going. In addition to those pieces of equipment, I also always carry this lanyard with me. This lanyard has a few helpful items attached to it, and if you want to know what I carry on my survival lanyard, stay with me. This lanyard is by no means substitute for a full-blown survival kit, but for me personally it's a way to ensure that I always carry at least some helpful items on my body at all times when I'm out in the woods. I've been using this lanyard in this very configuration for a few years now. I've experimented with adding other pieces of kit to it or exchanged some of the items for other products, but I've always come back to this exact arrangement, and this just seems to work best for me. So without any further ado, let's take a look at what's on this lanyard. Item number one is this little compass. It's not my primary navigation tool for wilderness expeditions, but it works great to keep general directions and to ensure I'm not walking in circles should I become lost. This model is a silver compass with a liquid-filled capsule, so it's actually quite a good one, but it lacks the transparent base plate and the long straight edge, which is important for work on a map. But again, for keeping general directions, this is a great little piece of equipment. Next up is this little flashlight. Should I get surprised by nightfall or run into issues with my main light, such as my headlamp, this little Maglite Solitaire powered by a AAA lithium battery will help me to find my ways or settle into camp for the night. I attached a little piece of duct tape to it, so that prevents it from accidentally turning on, but I can also peel the tape off and reuse it as a repair tape, or to make an improvised band-aid, or use it as a makeshift fire starter. A basic whistle, such as this Peeless Fox 40, can attract attention to me should I get in trouble. While a whistle isn't loud enough to be heard over a vast distance, they can be helpful if potential rescuers are somewhat nearby. A ferrocerum rod is a great way to start a fire. Once you've learned how to properly gather and process tinder material, they become an incredibly reliable way to start a fire, as they're very tough and they will work even after becoming wet and in any kind of temperatures. This is a small version. This is the Light My Fire Scout model, which is a great and easy to use ferro rod, and it comes with a very efficient striker. I carry a little sharpening stone. This one's made by DMT. This is a medium grit coated with diamonds as the abrasive. I've had this one for many years and use it regularly to touch up my knives out in the field. I use bigger stones with various grids and a leather strap to maintain my knives at home or when I'm on longer trips, but this little guy keeps my knives working when I don't have access to the other sharpening tools. The medium grit is a good compromise between creating a fine enough edge to work with and still removes enough material should I have to work out a little chip or roll in my cutting edge. Last but not least, the actual piece of paracord holding it all together. This is about 3 feet of cordage that can be used to replace broken bootlaces, lash a few poles together for an improvised shelter, or help to carry a bundle of firewood back to camp. So there you have it, my survival lanyard. Do you also carry basic survival equipment with you when you go out in the woods in a similar fashion? Let me know in the comments what you would like to bring when you head out for your adventures. Okay, take care and stay safe.